we're back with the stream here. Um, Let me get Twitch rolling. Thank you guys for joining. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share this with other people who like classic WoW and different types of content like this. I play Warcraft 3. I play all different types of games. Bethesda. I like Bethesda, Blizzard. Anyway, let's see. For the time being, once we get everything rolling here and the links up, we're all good to go. Alright, so we're popping up WoW. Without further ado, thank you guys. We're gonna continue trying to get to level 20 to be able to do dungeons. Because I'm a pally and yeah, we're gonna need tanks, we're gonna need warriors, we're gonna need healers. Every engagement. Okay, well, this is where we're logged out at. Save some time and get over to Goldshire. And then we can just walk our way over to Westfall, which is what we were finishing up doing yesterday. We gotta kill some trappers and sappers and continue leveling. Before we do this, I gotta set up my chair here a little bit. I will be needing a snack eventually. Watching something on banning Ilhan Omar from Congress. I hope to God they do. I turn this sideways, I might be able to fit my my racing thing underneath of it. If I set it on top, I don't get the cushion. I just sit on a cushion, and I need cushion for the chair. It's kind of dumb. So, I'm trying to do this. So much better for my legs. I just gotta get the comforter figured out here. Of course, it's not ideal. Let's see what happens when I lean back. Support. My back's been needing support lately. it too much, but oh, we got too many options. I could just make it back out of the pillows. It's just the pillows are too soft. I get too sleepy laying on pillows all day. I'm trying to like separate work and leisure, and so excuse me if I'm sitting here looking like I'm a bump on the log. It's because I'm trying to feel the energy. Helps my back. I was starting to get a pinch from bending over and punching my head up, I guess. So, we'll have to do a modified version of this, because I have another seat like this, and it can go there. That way, I can scoot the whole cushion over to the right, and it would be up evenly. And when I sit in this one, it'll lock it all in, and I can lay the comforter on top of it. The worst case scenario, if I need to sit up like I did yesterday, I could always put the comforter in on the sides and tuck my feet up under the pad. What I call modular living. Basically dual purposes. Now this thing is turned from a bed into an instant table where I can bring the keyboard forward, set it on there, and since there would be a comforter I'm sitting on, I can rest it in between my knees and it won't move at all. And then but then as you can see, adding this another 2-3 inches with this thing has now made my head touch the roof. And I was trying to avoid this. So this is one of those things where it's called fine tuning. I gotta fine tune the setup. And yeah. I'm sitting up like this higher, it gets more pressure off my knees. It just shoves it all on my back. So I guess the goal is to, if I need to sit like this, I can sit like this. But try not to sit like this for very long. And then prioritize moving back and even having to shift the mic so you guys can hear me or something. Figure that out. I can clamp it to that, probably. That would be gnarly. I can clamp it to that, I think. But yeah. Alright, clamp it to this. But and that's risky. So I like where the mic is now, I can just like push it up and out of the way and it's done in one motion, not have to like, I mean I could leave it here, but I would have to like unplug the mic arm and use the mic arm for the end of the night. Decisions. Garage looks like precision collision. This is crazy, man. Some of this stuff. Okay. just get my wind, so like a different pillow or something going for my chair, I can get rid of this cushion for the day. Or even both cushions, but it's kind of hard manipulating this cushion around the tanks. I don't want to rip the plastic lining. So that's what I was doing before, was taking both pads out. But then it became too much when it was time to sleep, and I would get tired, and I would just want to like lay down and go to bed, not have to make a bed and lay in it type thing. So yeah, these are the problems when you are trying to figure out tiny home living. I'm not even tiny home, this is like a micro home. So, and I got these tanks in here, and I gotta figure out a way. I mean, they're great and everything, and they keep the place cold. If the water in there gets cold overnight, and it acts like those ancient Afghani air conditioners. I forget what they're called, but basically cold air seeps from the tanks up into the room. And I have an air conditioner, so I don't need these now. So, yeah, it's time to do something else, I think. But I'm trying to figure out a way that's safe, because right now this is pretty safe for earthquakes. Like, if an earthquake were to happen, my computer would not shift very much. Like, if I'm not here, I guess I would just have to take the computer and lay it flat. But I'm trying to figure out a way. Because, like, if I switch it all, and I have the cushions back there and this up front, then you start running into a couple of problems. Like, needing to slide past this wooden thing I have for for when I'm sitting on top of the tanks. Basically like a dresser or whatever. But I don't need that particularly. I have this other thing that I have a tank on outside, but that means that I have to go and do a little work cleaning that up again and moving that back in here. But once I do that, I'd free up a lot of room, and not to mention you guys would be back on your carousel. I could turn you a little bit with the camera easier. Like, that's never been a problem. It's not ever been a problem, really. But I feel like it's about time to do something like that. Because, not to mention these plants aren't getting the best sunlight, because now I have completely encapsulated this room with styrofoam, so they get about morning sunlight from 7 to 10, and that's it. So, yeah. Okay, for sure, we're going to be doing a reboot of this in about, I don't know how long, but I'm going to turn everything off and get that done. I was going to leave it on, but I think I need to turn the computer off for this. I mean, if I leave it on, it's just going to be, I'm not doing anything anyway, so at least you guys know what I'm doing, what I'm up to. So I will catch you guys back later. Thank you guys for watching and listening. Here, let me sit down over here.